everybody, it's Carrie, your local teen librarian from the Rapid City Public Library, and today I'm here to talk to you about what you got in your 4th Crafternoon bags. A little bit of sun art paper, and I'm going to talk you through how you can use that. So let's take a look at what you got in your bags first. So let's take a look at what you got in your envelopes this week. There should be a set of directions that's going to walk you through the steps for how to get your sun paper to turn into sun art, and then 3 sheets of kind of smelly, kind of weird textured blue paper. And we're actually gonna go outside and I'm gonna show you kind of how to make this happen. But basically, we're gonna set some items on top of this paper, and the sun is gonna work a chemical change that's gonna make the imprint permanent on this paper. And then we're gonna take it through some water, so a couple minutes in the sun, a couple minutes under the water, and we're gonna end up with actually a permanent picture on this paper. Okay guys, I have brought you outside so that we can actually see how this is gonna work. So bear with me if we've got some outside noise. Now you can use flowers, you can use cutouts. Because I happen to have a lot of 3D printed things and small animals, I have brought these to use. So I've kept my paper inside the bag. Even though we're out in the sunlight, now is the time to bring it out. I've got my mostly flat surface here. I'm gonna lay out my sheets of paper, and you guys can kind of see here what's going to happen now that it's out in the sunshine. These are a little smaller. Okay, you can see the sun's pretty bright because there are shadows on those papers, and you should be starting to see that the paper is lightening up. It's not going to take very long. So we're gonna give it a couple of minutes, and then we're gonna come right back in and see where it's at, and then we'll take you inside to wash it off, and I'll show you what that looks like. So you guys can probably see how much whiter that paper is. Most of the traces of blue are totally gone. We've let it sit out in the sun for a little while, so I'm gonna take off the shapes that I put on there, and you guys can see what that'll look like. And then we're gonna hustle up inside and rinse off that paper, and I'll show you what that'll look like. Okay, here we go. Okay, and this part may seem kind of strange, rinsing off paper in water, but I think you'll start to see a change when we get started here. And remember, you want to keep it in there for a little while. You can see the paper start to turn back to blue. I'm gonna rinse the second one now. We're basically seeing the sun force a chemical change, and then the water's going to force a chemical change as well. Alright, that one's doing its change back to blue as well, so I think we're going to turn the water off. And you can kind of start to see that fish shape. coming back. All right, I'm gonna dry these off and then we'll take a look at what the finished product looks like. So a couple minutes after we've rinsed, and this is kind of what we end up with. And there's a valuable lesson in all of this, and that is things that are a little bit thicker and have a little bit heavier pieces are going to leave a little bit stronger pattern. So this fish is pretty delicate, and it didn't leave almost any mark here. The bats are a little stronger, and you can kind of see where they're at just a little bit. But this is just a couple hours after doing a print, and then I'm going to show you the two that I made last week. So this is a couple days later. This paper will keep on getting darker and darker. This one had some weird shade that was kind of covering this part of the paper, but you can see that dark part will make it come out even a little darker, and you get a sharper contrast. So that's the beauty of sun art. Real simple procedure. You just have to have the special paper, which I thought was kind of cool, and you can kind of make of it whatever you will. So I hope you guys have a good week. Next week we're going to be doing paracord bracelets. We've got all different colors, and so hopefully I will see you then. Have a good week, guys.